If the world of professional wrestling has gotten too gritty and realistic for you, then feast your eyes on the candy-colored cult phenomenon that is Kaiju Big Battel. Joining us today is the organization's own Mean Gene Okerlund. It's Louden Noxious. Louden, thank you for joining us.
Kevin, no problem. My pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm a huge fan of the Kaiju. I have been for ages.
Awesome. You have a lovely studio here. I just hope
you.
it doesn't get destroyed by monsters.
As do I. As do I. Now, tell me about the Kaiju. I mean, for those who don't know at home, it does involve monsters.
Yes. Kaiju Big Battel is a battle between good and evil of epic proportions. It involves giant monsters.
Wrestling,
yes.
Okay, yes.
Monsters are real, and danger can happen. And that's sort of our slogan that we go with. And these giant monsters would be destroying the world if it weren't for Kaiju Big Battel having them settle their differences inside the giant 15-foot-high danger cage.
Bless you guys. You are doing a service to all humanity.
Absolutely.
Not just to the fans of monsters.
Not just to fans of monsters.
Does the general public realize this? Do they understand that you are saving their towns and their jobs?
Well, we're trying to get the word out now with our new DVD, The Shocking Truth, where we reveal to you Louden goes into the cave of Dino Kang Jr. Wow. We reveal to you the swarm and the hatching of these giant space bugs. We reveal to you the evil of Dr. Cube. Now, Dr. Cube is the most evil force in Kaiju Big Battel. Right. His dream is to create monsters to saturate the world and spineless, mindless minions.
Now, how did this get started? Because I'm a fairly young buck, but in my existence on this planet, have not noticed a giant monster walking around, let alone wrestling. So I'm curious, is this an underground thing that's been going on for ages, or is this something that just started in a lab somewhere?
Well, monsters have been around forever. I mean, it goes way back into the prehistoric area when the big battles were settled just out on the Great Plains. Of course, back in the 60s and 70s, Tokyo had their problems with monsters.
They did.
But as recently as a few years ago, we formed the Kaiju Regulatory Commission, which is headed up by the Kaiju Commissioner, and we organize these Kaiju Big Battels inside these giant steel structure we call the danger cage, and they settle their differences rather than inside this cage rather than out on the streets destroying valuable property.
Now you mentioned Dr. Cube. Evil guy, very evil, bad person. Does that mean there is good fighting this evil? I hope there's someone trying to save us.
There is good. Thankfully, Dr. Cube is such a coward that he will not be here today. We don't know where Dr. Cube is. He's out there hiding somewhere. But the Kaiju heroes are vigilant. You've got Silver Potato, the breakdancing b-boy. You've got Dusto Bunny, the wise old sage of the Kaiju locker room. And, of course, the most popular tag team in Kaiju history, Los Plátanos, Pablo and Pedro.
Now again, these aren't like 20-some-odd-year-old virgins in cardboard costumes. These are actual monsters.
We are talking about monsters who are real, and it's a real danger, and I'm trying to get that across to you here, Kevin.
I'm understanding the urgency of this matter. I can't believe I was so blind to it, and I appreciate that. I got to ask, though, are there monster groupies?
Monster groupies, to this day, I'm not privileged to that information. However, we might find a few of them tomorrow night at Hanging Jury in downtown L.A., where we'll be previewing the next Kaiju DVD that'll be coming out in the fall, and we'll be showing clips of our current Kaiju DVD. We'll be having giveaways. There's going to be bands. Hanging Jury in downtown L.A. tomorrow night.
So saving the world from destruction and a party all under the same roof.
That's what Kaiju Big Battel is all about, Kevin.
Well, you know what? For those who can't attend the live show, can we take them through a clip? Maybe you can let us know what's going on. We'll show a little bit of a Kaiju match.
Would be my pleasure.
Let's do that now. Maybe you can set this up for us here.
All right. Well, let's take a look right now. This is the clip that I'm thinking. We're looking at the Tokyo Tantrum right here. Now, that right there was a devastating Kaiju bomb.
Whoa, there he is.
Dr. Cube, the most evil force in Kaiju Big Battel. I don't know what he's doing here. He has no business in this arena.
Who let him in?
Quite possibly Kung Fu Chicken Noodle. Now, Kung Fu Chicken Noodle is a disgruntled soup factory worker who fell into a vat of soup, was accidentally canned, and then mastered the art of Kung Fu. Now, he's one of Kaiju's most intelligent rogues. His opponent is the spiky sea urchin-like creature known as Unibuzu, who is known to go to the top of the danger cage and do death-defying flips and things of that nature, crushing all those buildings. The third person you see in the ring is the senior official Jingi, who referees all of Kaiju's events.
Louden, these guys are towering over those buildings. I mean, does a sense of scale not translate? These monsters are gigantic.
Monsters are huge, and they crush buildings while they fight. So therefore, it's a necessity for our referee to also grow in size, so he can also oversee these battles.
The herbal stuff is working. Loud, and thank you so much for coming on and spreading the word of the kaiju. You do an excellent service.
It's important stuff, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Loudon. Thank you very much. Learn more about Kaiju Big Battle and upcoming events at kaiju.com. And if you can't make it to a live battle, then pick up one of their DVDs in this lovely DVD packaging.